Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Wildcat Den. How you doing, Zach and William, tonight on this Thursday evening?
Doing good, doing good.
Doing good, buddy. Doing good.
Good. Well, y'all been watching any ball games here lately? Last weekend?
Yeah, some here and there.
It's all coming to an end, buddy. But hey,
Well,
March is the best time of the year for
guys,
basketball.
coming to an end. Yeah, but the Final Four is set. And my question to you two is: did you happen to see a game with Duke and UConn?
I call highlights.
What did y'all think about that game? About the Duke and UConn game? Choke, yeah.
Couldn't have happened to a better team. Couldn't have happened to a better team.
Better team.
Hey, now Duke got to feel just a little bit of what we felt in '92.
Yeah. That last second shot there.
But
How, like
you
said,
know,
how we felt in '92.
yeah,
Yeah.
the thing that blew my mind about it wasn't a turnover. It was nobody even attempted to just stick a hand up and play defense. They stood there and let him pull that big three up. Never even attempted to contest that shot.
They thought, oh well, it wasn't going in, so they didn't want to guard it.
Yeah.
Anything can happen during March
Yeah.
Madness.
And the look on John Shire's face was worth it all.
That's right. Yeah, it was. The look on his face was just priceless.
I mean, the thing about it was when he pulled up for that three, Isaiah Evans kept his hands down. He never even attempted to even just contest it.
Nope.
He stood there and watched him pull for the win, and he got it.
No, and and he got a good look at the. He just did. I mean, he got a decent look at the basket too.
Yeah, and me and Josh Sargent was talking about it. You cannot give a lined up 3-pointer. I mean, he was straight at the rim with it, and nobody contested that shot. He wasn't over to the left. He wasn't over to the right. He was straight lined with it.
Yep.
He was. Well, guys, what do you all think about this? What do y'all think about this Final Four? What do y'all think about this Final Four?
There's some good teams in there. Some really good teams.
I just my only complaint with the Final Four is we have to see Arizona and Michigan play before the national championship. That's my only complaint. I mean, if you want to see a good national championship, it should have been them two. But it looks like UConn's going to make their third championship in 4 years. So I still think Arizona wins it all, though. I do.
Well, yeah, I've talked to a lot of people, and they think that's who's going to win is Arizona. I think so too. I mean, and now Michigan is good though, and I think it'll be a good game. But I'm like you, Zach. I think Arizona it will probably be national champions. I mean, that's just my opinion.
Hey, and if Arizona does win it, it'll be the first national championship, that side of the United States since '97 when they beat Kentucky. And if Michigan wins it, they'll be the first.
That was in '97.
If Michigan wins it, they'll be the first Big Ten team to win it since Michigan State did in 2000.
Yeah.
And then you turn around, and I don't know it. And same way with Illinois. If Illinois wins it, they'll be the first Big Ten team to win it.
Well, speaking about, we had somebody go into a transfer portal. Here's Zach, and we.
Uh-oh.
Buddy,
y'all thoughts about Lowe there?
I want to see him do good. The injury bug, it absolutely destroyed his season. I thought he could really thrive in what we had, but I wish him all the best. I don't blame him a bit for leaving. I don't really think any fans can be mad at him for leaving. Yeah. I mean, we didn't get to see much of him.
No.
Like what, 8-9 games, something like that. But he did get hurt in that St. John's game and come back and ended up with 13 points in the second half. I mean, he showed a little bit of fight and grit, but his injury just couldn't get healed.
He did.
So I mean, I wish him the best. So there's no hard feelings. No hard feelings any bit whatsoever.
No.
I don't think anybody can be mad at him for doing
it. Well, I've also heard of. Have y'all seen this list? I found this list. Any of these guys? I don't know if this is even some of these guys. Are we even looking at? I know we're looking at. Did you say Riley?
Riley was the one who entered the portal last year. Kentucky had a little bit of interest, but he ultimately went back to San Francisco. That's the only one that I know out of them. I don't know any other one.
Yeah, I don't know either. I just saw that they thought that was.
There's another one that went in the portal too. We got that new assistant coach. Mo Williams coming over from Jackson State. His leading scorer, 23 points a game. He entered the portal. So I mean, that might be another one that everybody gets talking about.
There's coach right there. Yeah. Well, right there is Coach Williams and Mason. Right there, guys.
Do you think the Mo Williams will actually benefit us and help us?
Well, I'm going to say this. And this right here is, it could be a game changer. It could not be a game changer. But Mo Williams brings NBA experience to our team. He played with LeBron. He won a championship with Cleveland. And the thing about him is his best friends with Jamal Crawford. Jamal Crawford, he is a what is that? A G League coach or whatever he is. And I think that's going to help us out. Or he's an AAU coach. I'm sorry. AAU coach. And I think that could really play into effect with us. But another thing is he's bringing that experience with him, and that's something that Kentucky's needed. But Jason Hart, when he left and went to SMU, he was known as a recruiter. And I mean, he was supposed to be a lead recruiter, but man, he proved it this year he can't recruit. So I think that really was good for us that he left and we bring in somebody like Mo Williams. Yeah, because I mean, he just.
Mo Williams, yeah.
Who did he get us?
Yeah.
I believe there'll be more come out that we can I could recruit better.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I So William, how did you, when you heard about Coach Williams there coming, what did you think? What was your surprise? So it kind of surprised you, where he was.
It surprised me, but we do need something to change, and maybe Pope and him work good together. He might be able to
do any worse.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true.
I mean,
more recruiting. Some kids might come in and say, "Hey, let's play with a guy that's won an NBA championship with Cleveland. We might win we might win a championship. So I'm like Zach. It could go both ways. Could be good. Bad.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. We had Jason Hart as our lead recruiter for 2 years. The first year, I understand. was the transition from Cal to Pope. And we had all the decommitments, and we kept Travis Curry. And then we had all that year, and we ended up with Jasper Johnson and Malachi Moreno. And I'm gonna tell you, at times, Jasper showed us he could shoot the ball, but Jasper had a heavy load on him. He's used to playing 2 guard. He had to play a lot of point guard due to injuries. And then you had Malachi, who was at one point he was here, next point he was down. So I think I don't see the scenario getting any worse. I'm trying to sum it up the best I can. Like something's going to have to give with recruiting, 100%. And I'm not saying that we need to not focus on recruiting and go to the portal, and I'm not saying we need to go recruiting and not to the portal.
Need a little bit of both, balance it out.
Exactly. If you're gonna know you're losing, we'll say, if you're losing 4 to 5 guys a year, and you're only bringing in 1, you're bringing in 2. You want to bring in a top 100 recruit and a guy from the portal. I get that, but you're gonna have to even it out. You're still gonna have to bring in high school, and you're still gonna have to bring in experience. You can't just do one or the other. That's.
And I think what really hurts us too is depth.
I agree with you.
Depth.
I see what you're saying too.
And honestly, last year, the first season with Pope, we had depth because we had experience. Butler had been to a national championship with San Diego State. You had Williams, you had Carr. They were both seniors, and them guys could ball handle as big guys. You could let Williams, who was 7 foot tall, run the point because he could pass so good out of our offensive style. And then this year we changed up a whole lot. We didn't have the run and gun pull up threes because we didn't have a true point guard.
No.
And if you watch game to game, you could see how different it was, like with the tempo. And there's some games it played into effect, and other games it absolutely destroyed us. So and I've said this, and I will stick to my guns on it. If we do not sign 2 point guards this year, I am going to go absolutely crazy.
We definitely need at least 2 point guards. Because the way Kentucky's luck is right, injuries both years in a row, it's hurting.
But the first year with Pope, we had Travis Furry who could play point. You had Butler, when Butler was healthy, and then you had Creesa until he broke his foot. You had 3 point guards on there. And then you had Jackson Robinson who could run point, but he was out of his element. And in this past year, you signed Jalen Lowe, and Pope even got on there and said, hey, I made a mistake. I didn't bring enough depth in. At one point in the year, we were playing, our starting 5, which was, Aberdeen, who wasn't a point guard. He was a 2 guard at Florida. You had Chandler playing point guard, who was a 2 guard. You had Oway, who was a 2 guard playing point guard. And then you had Moreno, who couldn't, run the point. He was a big guy, mostly down low. And, you had Yelovich, and, you had no true point guard on this roster. And depth really hurt us this year.
Yeah, it did.
It honestly. Marissa, what you doing? She said nothing. She's going back to bed. She ain't been to bed. But no. And that's the thing, the depth. I've said it since we started having the injury bug. Depth has really hurt us this season.
Oh yeah.
But I think this should be a lesson learned. You can blame it on Pope, you can blame it on anything in this world, but at the end of the day, we were severely injured this year, worse than last year.
I think so too. And
the first year was bad, but the injuries have really hurt us the last 2 years. But like I said, what hurt us too was not having the depth in every position. Because you started Yelovich at the 4, and he played about we'll say 12 to 15 minutes a game. And then you had Garrison, who 100% was not consistent enough to play more than 5, 8, 10 minutes a game. And then you had Diabate. That's another one. I hope he does come back because towards the last 3 or 4 games of the season, he done great. And Garrison done good against the Santa Clara game. You don't win it without his defense.
He did.
So I mean,
there's going
to be a lot of what ifs. And I'm curious when the portal opens on the 7th, who stays, who goes, who's coming, whatever. But it's going to be. I believe it's going to be a bad portal for everybody, every team.
Talked about everybody else. What about Noah?
Do you all think? Do what, William?
What about Noah? We've talked about everybody else. What about Noah? Is he staying? Going? Is he test the waters for the portal?
I can give y'all my honest opinion, and I'll tell you what I think. I mean, people might get upset with what I'm saying, but I'm gonna say this. And the thing with Trent is Trent bleeds blue and white. Everybody knows that. His whole family has bled blue and white over the years. But if I'm Trent, and I'm talked about every season, the last 2, how I'm the best shooter on the court, I can shoot lights out, and I don't touch that court, I'm leaving. I'm 100% going to go somewhere where I can play.
And let your talent show. And
exactly. Because, and that's the thing that kills me about Pope is when he says, we got to have Trent on that court. Trent's the best shooter we got. Why don't you play him? You put him in trash time, with a minute or 2 to go, or you bring him in with
30 seconds.
2 minutes to go in the first quarter, or the first half, and I don't understand it.
No. And he seems like he's got a whole lot better from when he first started. Plus, they gained him. It looked like he's put on muscle, like good 20 pounds. So he can get in there and rebound and scrap with them. It's not like he can't. So why not play him? They talk good about the boy and then turn around and, like you said, put him in a minute or 2 and then done.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't understand that. Like I said.
Let me ask y'all this. What about Chandler? What do you all think about Chandler? Does he go or does he stay?
I think that
now again, we won't know none of this, like you said, Zach, until everything, until it opens up and people start signing. I mean, this is just what if,
Yeah.
So what do you, William, think? What about Chandler?
I says he's like what 50-50.
Does he go or stay?
So I don't know. I think he stays with Pope. I think he likes Pope's, like the host that Pope's got. I think he likes that. But I mean, he could be, he could.
Well, the thing about Chandler is Chandler made a big transition from year 1 as a freshman to year 2 as a sophomore. Does he have enough faith in Mark Pope to come back and play that junior year? I think Pope's system is set up for success for Chandler because, he gives Chandler the green light. I've never seen Chandler take a shot that Pope didn't jerk him out of the game and be mad at him.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing, I've seen Trent get in there and get 3 rebounds, take one wide open 3, miss it, and then Pope pulls him out. Yeah. But Chandler's his boy, and ain't nobody can argue that with me because he's he was a top 30 recruit going into BYU. Took that 2-year Mormon trip, and then followed Pope to Kentucky, and here we are. Year 2 was a big jump from year 1, but I'm so sick of seeing them reports about him going to BYU. They done the same garbage last year, Brent, if you remember. And I mean, yeah, he might leave and go to BYU. Is it going to benefit him any out there? I don't think so. You're playing against lesser quality opponents. You're playing against, not the quality that you're going to play against the SEC. And that's what I'll say.
Yeah. Right. I agree with you. I agree. Yeah.
So, I mean, he might go out. Yeah, he might leave and go to BYU and go out there and score 30 points a game. Who knows? But, I think,
who knows?
Just my opinion, I don't see Chandler making an NBA after year 2. I mean, who knows? But do I see him playing the NBA? Yeah. You come back and you have a breakout year. Yeah, he could be a first-round pick. But, he's
Exactly.
He's got to get better defensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he had a couple good blocks this year, but
Yeah.
he's got to get better defensive because he can shoot. But the only bad thing about his shots is, yeah, he hit 2 big shots. You know, he had the big steal against Tennessee and then kicked the layup the way for the win. Then he hit that big 3 to put us in front against Tennessee. But he's got to get more consistent on the court.
It can't come in and be like, oh, I'm having an off day.
Yeah. Now, I'll tell you what now. He had a good game against that second time we played Vanderbilt, didn't he, guys?
Yeah.
Boy, he let the threes up that game, didn't he? Chandler did.
But I was sitting at Applebee's watching that one.
It's almost like he couldn't miss.
Yeah, I think he hit 6 threes.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. I mean, it was like he couldn't miss. Yeah, I mean, it looked like he couldn't miss, you know.
Hey, I'll tell you what, if you could have one player back,
guys,
we'll say everybody enters the portal this year. Who's the one player that you'd like to have back on this team?
What's his name? Dion. You all was talking about him. I can't say his name.
Diabate?
Yeah, I like him. I hope he comes back.
Oh, no, I'm talking about all year.
What about you, Brent?
The one play that's a tough one, Zach. If I had to choose one. Well, who you want, Zach? I'll ask you. Who would you like to think of, mate?
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna tell you this. I think that he could have a breakout sophomore season. And that's Malachi Moreno.
Oh yeah, he could be.
I'm gonna tell you something. When Malachi was good, Malachi was good. When Malachi was bad, Malachi was bad.
True.
So, and I'm gonna tell you something. You know, for a 19-year-old freshman coming straight in, I think he about started probably just about every game this year. He might have not started 1 or 2, but I think that, and he puts me in the right mind of Nick Richards. You know, Richards, the way he played, his physicality.
Yeah.
I think Moreno has to get better defensively because he's got the inside game. He can hit, you know, a 12, 15-foot jumper. He proved that with that game winner against LSU. I think if he could stretch him out, maybe a 15, 18-foot jumper, maybe step across that 3-point line, Malachi will be a deadly stretch forward. So I would rather have him back than anybody. Honestly to God, I would.
Yeah.
No doubt in my mind. I think that he'll possibly test the NBA draft waters. I don't see him transferring the same way I don't see Jasper transferring because, you know, Malachi's bled blue and white. His family's from, you know, right outside of Lexington, you know, 20 miles up the road in Georgetown. Then you got Jasper Johnson, you know, his dad played football at Kentucky. And I think you get both of them back. I think Jasper might enter the portal. I just don't see Malachi doing it. I see him, if anything, going through the process, saying, hey, I'm not going to be a, you know, first, second round pick. I'm going to come back my sophomore year. But I think that he would have the best uphold coming back for year 2. I really do.
I'm thinking Mason Williams.
That couldn't agree with you no more, buddy. I mean,
I hated to go into that much detail.
More about him.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine, buddy. That's fine. Well, let me ask you something. What about,
give me 1 second. I got to bring my dog in. It's pouring rain here at the house.
Let me ask you guys something. What about Mo?
What is it?
Okay. William, what about Mo? Is he? What about Mo? Would you like to see him come back?
Yeah, I would. I think, yeah, I'd like to see him come back.
I mean, I would too, because somebody asked me that a couple of weeks ago. I said, Lisa, I like him. I like Mo.
Yeah.
You know, I do. I mean,
The five that I'd like to see come back would be
play good for us.
yeah. I like to have Vontae. I like to have him come back. Mo,
Me
Trent.
too.
I don't. I like to have Chandler, and then I don't know if I'd want Jasper back.
Jasper.
I know we talked a lot about Garrison, but towards the end, he did get a whole lot better. I mean, he's kind of like the rest of them. You know, they're all up and down. You know, some come
He did.
games, but I believe he might prove himself and do a whole lot better.
Yeah.
That'd probably be like my five that I'd like to see come back.
Yeah,
maybe because we know Chandler.
But
So
which what I was thinking now.
Yeah, just stay consistent with it.
Now I like.
He'd be deadly.
Yeah.
I just give Trent more time.
Man, I mean, they're just good players. I mean, they just put it like, like you know, like Zach was saying, that the injuries was so we had so many injuries and people was just playing out of position, and you know, and then Lowe, you know, did good when he was in there, but he just couldn't get healthy enough. You know, I like, you know. It was just one of them seasons. I mean, it was. I mean, it was just one of them seasons. But I do believe, I really believe that everything's up from here. I mean, I really do. I think we're going to eventually be all right. I really do.
What is it, Jaden Quincy? Do you think do you think he comes back?
No, get him out of here. Get him out of here. I'm so sick of seeing the stuff about him.
I don't think he will.
Ortega Ogway. I love Ortega Ogway.
Marissa said that she wishes she could have Ortega back one more year.
Yeah.
I love Ortega
Well,
and I'm not even a Kentucky
fan. She said she's not even a Kentucky fan, and that's who she would want back.
I know. Well, hey, wait a minute, Marissa.
Hey,
let me show you something. Since we're on players, you know, we're talking about players and if they're coming back or not. But this is not from Kentucky. I saw this today, Marissa.
Oh, no.
I was getting ready to say. I thought I.
Can you tell us about this? Can you tell us about this, Marissa?
I don't want to hear about that.
The big guy from Florida is transferring.
She said, "Get that clumsy thing out of Gainesville."
Y'all can have one.
You said Kentucky can have him.
8 foot tall, ain't he?
No, we all right.
Brent said, "No, we're good."
How tall is he, Zach? 7'9".
7'9". He's the tallest. 7'9" standing. He's the tallest basketball player that's ever been in college.
Who knows? He might come in and blow everybody out of the water.
Hey, he can take his 0.4 points a game and his 0.6 rebounds and go somewhere on other than the SEC.
Who knows? He might be good this year.
What if he does?
Hey, let him go to Arkansas. I believe Cal's looking for a center.
Yeah, for real.
Well, guys, let me ask you this. We got the Final Four. Who do you think? Who do you think wins this weekend out of the games? Who are y'all thinking? Let's do our picks.
Ooh. I'll let y'all go first.
Michigan, Arizona.
Zona.
I'm going to Arizona.
I will say this, though. The Michigan's defense, Arizona's defense and Michigan's offense is going to be a clash. It's going to be a heavyweight fight.
So you both got Arizona.
You're right. You're right.
I'm gonna go Michigan. I'm gonna go against.
You're gonna go against us?
Yeah.
How dare you, buddy? How dare you?
I mean, they're good too.
Yeah.
I mean, William, it could, like you said, William. You said it, William. back a few minutes ago, it's March Madness. Anything can happen. I mean, you know. So that brings us to UConn and Illinois, guys. Brings us to this game. What y'all thinking on this one?
Buddy, right now, the way UConn's playing, it's hard to go against the Huskies. I would rather see Illinois in there, but at the same time, I mean, it's hard to go against Hurley, man. And that's the thing. I can't stand him as a coach, but buddy, hey, he gets his teams ready in March, so it's hard to go against UConn.
Hold on, right back.
Yeah. Okay, Mickey picked Michigan. So Mickey and William picked Michigan, and me and Zach picked Arizona on that. And for the second one, Mickey said UConn. He agrees with you. It's hard to go against UConn right now, and
hard to go against
this
Hurley,
is what
buddy.
I mean, this is how I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna change up. I'm saying Illinois. I'm saying Illinois on this one, guys. I'm saying Illinois on this one. And William, we'll wait on William and let William make his pick on this one. And I've got a question after this too. Who you got, William, on this one? Illinois?
I'll go Illinois.
Oh wow, boys!
I did too. I went Illinois.
Tell them, Aubrey, Illinois or UConn? Who's gonna win?
Yeah, I did too. I picked Illinois too.
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
Popcorn ain't no answer. Get out of here.
What was it?
Popcorn. Popcorn.
UConn.
She said
What
she
you
said
done?
UConn now.
UConn, you're going with UConn.
Wait, UConn?
She's going with UConn. So we got 2-2, and well now
She said
Mickey
popcorn.
picked UConn, and Mickey picked Michigan on that one. Okay. Now let me ask you guys something. And I know we've all seen it all week long. We've seen this all week long. And I think Zach and William, I think you know what I'm going to say. I just asked them because nobody, like I said a minute ago, nobody ain't going to know nothing until they start entering the transfer portal, signing, committing, and all that stuff. What do you think about Stokes? Is he getting close to his decision, you think?
Well, I found a new report today.
What?
So get this.
Okay.
They said as of right now that Kentucky has offered $6 million total. $4 million from the university, $2 million from Nike. We are a traditional Nike school. Kansas has offered $6 million straight from the school because they are an Adidas school. So they're saying in the morning, Kentucky is going to come back with a counter offer, and it'll be the final offer that's put on the board. But now they're saying that he could commit by April the 11th, which is
next week.
Not this Saturday, but next. So I mean, and here's the thing.
Yeah.
At the end of December, we were the leading candidate for him. Christian Collins, Caleb Holt. Caleb Holt went to Arizona. Christian Collins went to Southern Cal. And the big thing about this is if you let him go to Kansas, that's going to prove me one thing, and that's we can't recruit. But if Pope somehow swoops him up, all us fans are going to say, man, Mark Pope is the savior of this team because he just got the number one recruit in college basketball. So, I mean, you're going to have good and you're going to have bad. And I mean,
Yeah.
either Pope's going to look like a villain or he's going to look like a hero here in the next week or so. But my honest opinion, I mean, it's 50-50. I mean, there's no other teams involved but us and Kansas now. They somehow or another they had a picture of Oregon on there, but they said Oregon ain't even involved. It's straight down to Bill Self versus Mark Pope. So I mean,
Gotcha.
It's
I just wanted to know what you all thought. Like I said, we'll never know until like you said, Zach, until he actually signs with one of the two. I mean, I just
thought
I'd get you
and
all's opinion.
Yeah. I seen another thing where, he basically said, hey, it's not about the money. It's about who I have the best interest in getting me to the next level. And, you take BYU's guard, AJ DeBansa. Went to BYU because, hey, they offered him $7 million. He went. Number one recruit goes to BYU. College basketball, it's kind of not about loyalty anymore. It's about that paycheck. NIL. And, if somehow or another Kentucky comes out and they offer, hey, we can give you, we'll say $5-6 million just from the school, and then you take an extra $2 million from Nike, you could go into the NBA and already have $8 million in your bank account. So I mean, it's just, it's a cat and mouse kind of game right now. Which one are we?
Well, yeah, that's true. I agree with you. I do agree with you.
I loved all the years we was getting 5-star recruits, but we just wasn't ending March the way we wanted to. But I mean, right now, we're at the portal and getting a recruit here and there, and we're kind of in the same boat. I hate to keep saying that, but I mean, it's just the way it is.
Well, guys, before we jump off of here for tonight, I'm gonna switch over to something. Okay. What you hear about our football team? Have you heard anything? We got spring practice going on, man. Listen, I'm telling you, look here. What I saw today. I'm gonna pull this up here. We got 4-star linebacker Mayfield sets to commit date for July 17th. He has got Miami, Oregon, Kentucky, Georgia, and Indiana on his list.
He split that perfect. That's right in between mine and Marissa's birthday. That's they're gonna split right in half.
Oh, it is.
Mine's the 13th. Hers the 21st. He's gonna commit July 17th. That's pretty good.
And I thought I had that. Means that you mentioned something to me about we got an offensive line the other day. I forgot his name. I thought I had that loaded.
Yeah, we actually. I think we've had 3 commitments this week.
Yeah.
We missed out on one, buddy. I really wanted him. It was that wide receiver from the Christian Academy in Louisville. He originally committed to Indiana, and he decommitted after about 3 weeks, and he was down to Kentucky and Louisville, and he chose to stay home to Louisville. But I mean, he's one of the best receivers. I think he's ranked. He might be the number 1 player in the state. But I was hoping we would get him. But
let's see what's
he's a Cardinal.
Lord. Well, we don't know, Don. I mean,
hey, I guarantee you, Donald, right now.
We just don't know. I mean, I can't make that.
Right now, Will Stein has a better winning percentage than Mark Stoops. Zeros.
Yeah, well, yeah. So with that being said, okay, we was talking about offensive linemen. Hey, let's see what, and it being spring practice, let's see what if I can get it on the right one, let's see what the offensive line doing. I think our offensive line, hey, we got some good players, don't we, Zach and William coming in.
Yeah. Hey, did you see that video with Cutter Leftwich the other day? The offensive line coach.
I think I've got it right here.
I'm excited, buddy.
Well, yeah. Listen, Donald. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am. I mean, yeah, I am. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, I'm all for it, buddy. All for it.
It ain't gonna be what you think. I am too. But yeah, Zach, let me see if I can put this is courtesy of Kentucky Football on Facebook, and I'll see if I can play it right here.
I think it's never happened before. It's the first. This is the first they've allowed this to happen, so I'm a little bit nervous about it. Good. Hey, good. You've heard people say the standard is the standard. Well, what is your standard, right? How good do you want to be? You will make mistakes in today's practice. I will make a mistake in today's practice, right? How will you overcome these mistakes? Is it going to be the next play mentality? Then this play is the most important play. But you can't let them be able to affect the rest of your practice, right? Ask yourself, what is your standard? 3 lines. Let's go. Good. You're too high, Mark. Take my head. Take a deep breath. Reset your mind. You're good. All right. Let's go. Jordan, that's the exact thing that happened yesterday. Good job of coming off that. That's learning. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003. There it is. Good. You're racked. Boom. Now you're up. Boom. I'm here. I'm there. You want me with my hand pressure. Do it. Good. Good. Hey, your hips are getting a little high. Listen, I should be driving my hip and my right hand. We're going to get our mind right somehow by doing up, down, or somebody stepping up and saying, this is how it's supposed to be. Like with your left hand, you know what I mean? Like it's boom. Hey, what's this film going to say about you? Keep going, let's go. What's it going to say about you? That's well. Finish. Chase. There it is. Hey, use your hands. Hey, use my hands. You know what I mean? He's penetrating. Use my hands. Do your 111. Do your job to the best of your ability. So you know you can look in the mirror and be satisfied and be happy, right, with what you put on tape. Hold on, 2, 1, 2. Oh.
Well, what you think, guys? Are you getting excited? That was the offensive line.
Hey, we gotta get that big boy wild, buddy. It's gotta get solid again.
Wait a minute, Donald. Donald said,
yeah.
And he
that comment right there.
And he said, seriously, I think Will's the right guy. And Mickey said,
not Will Boss, Will Stein.
Who what?
Now,
I said not Will Boss, Will Stein.
I've got one more. I've got one more, and it's the defense, guys. It's Jay Bateman. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that right?
Yeah.
The
Jay Bateman
coach. I've got one more, guys. And like I said, this is courtesy of Kentucky Football on Facebook. And this is our defense.
How many times are we gonna make this guy up? Let's go. Here we go. This is the sign of a good defense, right? You have to embrace tempo. Like, they want to go tempo, break, come on, so fast. Get lined up, make your calls, and go attack. That's got to be our mindset, okay? So today we go tempo, man. I want to get our cleats in the ground, lined up, hands in the dirt, and go play. And friggin' attack. We should be yelling at Coach Dunn, get us another tempo period. Let's get this practice over with. You got shoulder pads on right. Let's put our hands on people right. Here we go. Hey, did you make enough call on that last one? Yeah, my man. Almost got that one out right there, Coach Stein. Here we go.
Coach Bateman's really the main reason, I decided to come to Kentucky. The way I can say it is during practice, you're not gonna like him, but after practice, you're gonna say, okay, I see why he did it.
You gotta get wider, C4. If he goes vertical, I'm good, right? Press into him and then react to the finish. Like, don't shot, step myself and go, right? It's bang, bang. You with me? Come back, go again. Like, I gotta take him on, right? And then work here. This hand's gotta be on this breastplate, not that one. Just go vertical like jog, you got me? Say go. Good. I feel it. I come back with it. My vision opens up inside it. You know what I'm saying? No, sorry, I don't think results matter, right? It's how they execute, you know what I mean? If you live your life in football, like just how the result is, right, that's a hard way to live your life, right? Sometimes they call a better play, sometimes they make a better throw, you know what I mean? But you play the defense the right way, you play it really, really good. Sometimes you play it really bad, and then they screw up worse than you, and if you celebrate that, you're never going to get better, right? It's the execution, it's their mindset, it's their process. That's all I really am looking at right now.
Well, guys, that was our defense. So it seemed like things are moving along in spring practice. Exactly. Do you know? I forgot. I was going to ask you. Is it when after they play the spring game, the blue-white game, they're done till about July, ain't they? Is that right, or something like that?
No.
I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if there's transition in between that, or I'm not 100% sure on that, Brent.
I think
maybe.
That's something I thought. That was something I was thinking about today. I said, Donald Robinson said, "All seriously,
Exactly.
When did you see Stoops' coaching staff acting like that in a game or practice?"
The only thing you seen from the sidelines was this.
Yeah,
that was it.
That's the only thing I saw the last.
Yeah, I've seen more emotion just in spring practice than I have seen in the last 13 years combined.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just if any fan ain't excited, something's wrong.
There's a lot. Something's wrong. Yeah. If you're not excited and listen, I really think we're gonna be competitive in a lot of games. I mean, I really do. I mean, well, Caleb says I would have liked to have Brad White back.
Buddy, I knew when Florida hired Summerall, I knew Brad White was leaving because they're like this. They were both on our staff at one time. I think when Matt House left to go to the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm pretty sure Brad White took over. I think Summerall was his inside linebacker coach. And I knew when Summerall got that, I knew it. Knew Brad White was leaving to go to Gainesville. But it worked out good because his contract was up anyways. So, I mean, obviously it was a good move for him.
Yeah, it was.
And his family. Yeah. Because I don't think they was going to bring him back anyways. Hey, Donald, speaking of that, go watch
in year 3.
Hey, go watch Coach Stein say he don't want to be competitive in year 3. He wants to be competitive in year 1.
Yes.
Year 1.
Year 1.
Now, Caleb also says the Florida UK game is going to be good. I think it is too. I think and I wouldn't be surprised if we get one that we ain't supposed to. I mean, I really do. I mean,
hey, the thing about the Kentucky, the thing this year about the Kentucky and Florida game, where it's played at last year? It was played in Lexington. Guess where it's played at this year? Right back in Lexington, because they switched over to that 9-game rotating SEC schedule. You know how it does different opponents every year?
9-game rotate.
The 9-game rotation, right. You keep 4 opponents and get 5 new ones every year. So this year we got Florida, or we got Florida at home again, 2 straight years. So
yeah, we only played Georgia. I think you was looking at that schedule. I don't think we played Georgia this year.
No, but we still got we still go to Oklahoma, LSU.
Yes. Oh yeah. When do we play Texas A&M next? I mean, we've only played them once that I know of since
This
they've
year,
been in
this
the
year,
conference. They've been. Do we play Texas A&M this year?
yeah, at Texas A&M, yeah. Hang on a minute. Let me double check that, but I'm about 100% sure that we play at A&M. Let's see.
Yeah.
We got. Let me click off all this. Okay, we open up against Youngstown State at home, Alabama at home, at A&M, South Alabama at home, at South Carolina, LSU at home, at Oklahoma, Vanderbilt at home, at Tennessee, Florida at home, at Missouri, and Louisville at home. So, I mean, we got a pretty good gauntlet to go to.
Donald said, I'm giving Stein 2 years to get his foundation laid and his players.
Yeah.
I feel like he's got a good start. That's just me.
I think he's got a great start.
He's got a great start too. Don't you, Wiggy?
Yeah, he's doing really good so far, recruiting and
in this day and age of the NIL and everything. I mean,
I'll tell you,
great.
The thing that impresses me the most about him is this. He said, hey, we're not going to go for 2 and 3 star guys unless they fit our system. We're going for 4 and 5 star guys. And he says, we'll swing and miss before we don't go for them. So, hey, I'm all for that. He said, we're going to get the best of the best to come to Lexington.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's got a couple 4 stars. We got that one wide receiver that flipped from LSU to Kentucky, and he was ranked in the top 150. So, I mean, Will Stein's getting these guys, but we're going to be hard on him come September. Because, I mean, he's got a terrible schedule to go through with no coaching experience. That's going to be the only key that I'm going to be able to bring up every week. How you going to compete in the SEC? I mean, but you got to get your feet under you and playing it somehow.
You do.
But,
Caleb said, I love to beat LSU. Hey, listen, Caleb.
I hate LSU.
It'd be nice.
Hey,
I said it, Caleb. I think we're going to get one, Caleb, and I told him maybe 2 that we ain't supposed to win. And then the other one, I think we're going to be competitive. I mean, I think we're really going to be. Basically, let me say this. And you were saying it, Zach. I think, William, I'm excited for this football season. He's brought excitement back into it. He's brought the
that we've lacked for years.
Yeah.
That we have sit back and just accepted the fact that, we're going to win.
That we've lacked for years.
4 or 5, 6 games a year. Absolutely. But I'm going to tell you, I don't care if we come out and we lose every game. As long as we're competitive and we go down swinging, hey, I'm all right with a 3-point loss, a touchdown loss. I don't want these 40-point blowouts to people like Louisville, Vanderbilt, and stuff like that. I mean, that's what I don't want.
Yes, I don't want that. I'm fine with the loss exactly the way you said it.
You remember when Stoops first took over, Neil Brown was our offensive coordinator. We ran a 5 wide receiver set and up-tempo style. I mean, it was just, hey, we're going to come out and we're just going to throw the ball. You're going to have to go up and you're going to have to make the plays to defend it. That's something that I want to see Kentucky get back to because we've played so conservative over the last couple of years. Oh, well, we got a 3rd and 1, wide open receiver 10 yards downfield. Let's just run 1 yard up there and get a first down and just control the clock. I hate that. If we can come out and score 40 points a game, hey, I'm all for it. If we can come out and gut out, a 17-14 win or a 17-14 loss, hey, I'm all right with us going down fighting. But I just don't want to come out, Vanderbilt embarrass us or Louisville or teams like that. Tennessee come out and throw for 600 yards on us. I don't want to see that no more. So, I mean,
yards. And,
I just think this is going to be a different age of
53 to 32 or something like that.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a whole different age of college football for Kentucky. I really do. I don't think we're going to be a basketball school no more. I think this is going to be within the next 5 years. It's going to be a make or break for us. So
Donald said, I bet he don't keep timeouts like Stoops.
No. I mean, you got them there for.
We all won't have ball again.
Yeah. Hey, heck yeah, buddy. Hey, bring some Hal Mummy out. Hey, I'm all for that too. Come out and throw the ball 70 times a game. I'm all for it. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're gonna beat us, you better score about 80 points because we're gonna score about 70 something.
That's when he had that quarterback from Eastern Kentucky by the name of Tim Couch coming out and throwing the ball 55 and 60 times. Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing I like about Will Stein. He says, we can line up and run the ball. He said, but we just rather just throw it over your head. So, hey, I'm excited, buddy, about that. And I tell you, I think Joe Sloan. I think he's going to be. Hopefully, yeah. I think Joe Sloan is a great offensive coordinator hire because I mean he done great with Joe Burrow, Jay Daniels. He done great with LSU quarterbacks.
Yes, you was talking about the wide receiver. I think that it's the one that they committed from LSU because he said, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that he said he liked Sloan, and that was one of and I think he said with Will Stein, he said with Will Stein and Sloan, he said it was a no-brainer why he picked Kentucky. If I read that right, and Brandon said hopefully he does better clock management than Stoops. I think he will, Brandon. I think you will.
Hey, listen. Let me point something out about this. Okay, you're talking about clock management.
Okay.
And play style, call. Okay, I just want to say, you remember the game where we lost to Texas?
Yeah.
We went for it on fourth and goal. Yeah. We ran 3 straight quarterback hurdles, whatever you want to call them. We got stuffed 3 times at the line of scrimmage. Right. I will bet anything when I say this. If Kentucky would have pulled that upset, Will Stein would have still been in Oregon today. Yeah. Because Mark Stoops, that would have been his. We would have finished the season 6-6. Got that luxury bowl game, that garbage bowl nobody wanted. Guess what? Stoops would have got a little extra paycheck in his pocket, and we would have been talking about year 14 come August. So. Y'all better thank the Texas Longhorns for saving their season and saving us fans.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm telling you, man.
Guys, we've had fun. Yeah, that's what Caleb said.
Exactly.
If we went
Barnhart wouldn't have fired Stoops. If we would have got that bowl game at 6-6, Barnhart would have kept Stoops because he got us to a bowl game. So there ain't no doubt in my mind Stoops would have been here for year 14 come this season if he'd have beat Texas.
Well, or Caleb said or if we would have beat Louisville, me and Zach sat through that one, and that was a tough one to sit through. And God. Earlier, he said, and I don't mind the loss, but I don't want no 41-0 and no 63-25 or 17.
Speaking of that Louisville game, that made me and Brent look like we didn't know. Yeah, that Louisville game made me and Brent look like we knew nothing about Kentucky sports, anything. We'd never watched a game of football in our lives because me and him both said Kentucky by 3. So. And then we turned around and we struggled to get a first
Kentucky by 3. I remember that.
Oh my! And we sat through that, and I'm telling you, that was the longest 3 hours of my life that I'll never get back. Because I'm telling you, that was an embarrassment of college football. That game was. Oh, your dad comments that Liv is watching Uncle Zach.
Oh.
Hi, Libby. Got my niece watching.
We are going to get out of here tonight. Well, all right. Well, guys, we're going to get out of here tonight. We just want to say, hey, thank you for supporting us. Join us back here next week. We might do. We'll get together and talk. We might do a Thursday next Thursday, but we also got a summer schedule coming up here after May. We're just going to go every other week in June and July until football season starts. And but that's what we've talked about, having like a summer, like go every other week in June and July until football season. And that's what we was talking about, football season, and we're getting excited about it, ain't we, boys?
Yep.
I'm gonna hold my arms up every game just like that right there. Cause we about to get some touchdowns this year. Everybody better have a good stretch, buddy. Come September, and it better be just like it right there.
Yeah, we'll be wanting to do this like a touchdown Kentucky. Hey, touchdown Kentucky. But guys, we're going to get off here tonight. We thank you for joining in with us tonight, and we will see you next week. But let us leave you with this, guys. God loved you. Go Big Blue. Good night, everybody.